Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emese from Everything Digital, and in today's video I would like to talk about how much money I made on Etsy in 2021 selling only digital products. This means that I don't have to go to the post office, I don't have to go and wait in line to put the packages on their way. I just sit at home in front of my computer, I create the products, I do the customer service, and I let the sales roll in. So, if you are interested how much money I made in 2021, then keep watching. I am going to take you and show the back end of my Etsy shop, where you can see all the statistics. We will check the visits, the conversion rate, and the amount of money that I made each month, and we will compare this to the 2020 numbers. In this shop, I sell a variety of digital products. Some are editable, some are standard PDF, and some are JPEG or PNG files. I created these files in the last 3 years. I put a lot of energy and a lot of work into this shop, and I'm really glad that it's paying off now, because at the beginning it wasn't as good as it is today. Here you can see the effects of being persistent, not giving up, and adding new designs every week. And the numbers eventually will add up, and you will be able to reach this kind of income with digital products. Some people say that selling digital products is passive income. Well, I'm here to tell you that this is not true. I put in at least 6 hours every workday into this shop, from replying to messages, resolving problems, sending links and updated files to customers, or sometimes people reach out to me because they want something unique just for them. In these cases, I create a custom order that needs to be done from start to finish. And also, I am adding new designs every week. I try to do this every week at least, but for sure every month there are at least a few new designs that will keep the shop up to date. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at the back end of my Etsy shop. I will take you to the statistics dashboard first. After that, we will take a look at the marketing dashboard, because Etsy has some built-in marketing tools that you can use in your shop. So, let's go. So here we are at the 2021 view for the backend dashboard, and you can see that in 2021, from January to December, we had 230,000 visits, 8,700 orders, with a conversion rate of 3.8. This is not that bad, but it could be better, and a total of 72,660 euros as a revenue. Now, keep in mind that this is before Etsy takes out any of their processing fee, listing fee, and what else? They take out money for marketing that I run through them, and the VAT, because I am a European seller. Etsy charges VAT to the customers and remits it in my name to the government. So yeah, as you can see, it was a good year. I plan to do even better this year. But now let's take a look at the 2020 numbers and let's compare them. The solid line is 2021 and the dotted line is 2020. We can see that the year started strong in both years. In April of 2020 there was a big dip, and this is due to the illness that is going around the world, and it was starting at that time, and I felt this in my sales, in the numbers, and it was not a very nice feeling. Thankfully, in a few months the sales came back and the numbers got somewhat stable. Starting in June, there's a difference between 2020 and 2021 in the number of visits. We had more in 2020. There was a big dip in 2021 in the sales also, but not that early in the year. In June and July was not as good, as you can see here. Now I'm at the revenue tab. You can see we are here in April 2020. We had the big dip that I just mentioned before. And in 2021, the year was relatively okay. And now comes May, and the things are the same at this moment. And last year, 2021, there was a big dip in June and July, and I didn't know why. And I started doing research on Etsy, and I found out that at least 5 people copied my designs. Well, not just the design, but the concept that I was going for and the target market. So I had to make some hard decisions, and I refocused the shop, and I made it more modern. I redid all of the images, the branding, the visuals. This was a lot of work, and because I didn't have time to do everything myself, I also hired a designer. So she helped me, and I'm employing her up to today because I'm very pleased with her work. So she started working in early July, late June. And as you can see, in August, September, October, the numbers started climbing again. And this is the result of the many hours of work that we put in not rebranding, but redoing all the visual elements and creating lots of new designs. You can see that the middle of the year 2020 was beating 2021 by far. The sales fell almost 50% year on year in those months, but thankfully we put in the work, and we are seeing the results at the end of the year and also this year. After the first trimester is over in 2022, I will do an updated sales and revenue video. So if you are interested in that, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you will be notified when I'm releasing new videos. Now let's scroll down and let's check where did this traffic came from. I don't do much to promote my products outside of Etsy, because if I would do Google ads or Facebook ads, Etsy would get the traffic and not me. Of course, people would come to my shop, but they can easily wander around on Etsy and go to other people's shops. So I don't do much to promote. I do only Pinterest and Pinterest ads, and not a huge amount, each month, maybe around $50. And I chose Pinterest because this is an image-based platform. So I knew that if I created appealing images to my target audience, I could easily bring them to my shop, and they would purchase my items easier. So let's check the traffic sources. And you can see that the traffic to my Etsy shop in 70% was brought by Etsy. I didn't have to do much for this traffic. I just had to learn how to do an efficient Etsy SEO. Etsy SEO is not the same as Google or Facebook or any other SEO. You have to do a lot of experimenting with that, and I think that I came up with the right formula. If you're interested in my formula, leave a comment down below, and I will make a separate video all about Etsy SEO strategy that I learned over the past 5 years that I have been doing digital products and Etsy. You can see that the majority of the visits came from the Etsy app and the Etsy desktop website, Etsy search, and Etsy SEO and marketing. 70% is a great number. I only had to bring in 30% of the traffic. And as you can see, there is some direct traffic, social media, and the Etsy ads. I don't spend a lot of money on Etsy ads, but I feel like the amount that I invest in Etsy ads brings back at least 3 times as much in revenue than what I spend on ads themselves. And if I click here on the social media tab, you can see that Pinterest is the main source of traffic. There is Facebook and Instagram, but I don't do anything to promote on these platforms. Etsy also runs offsite ads that I don't have any control over. They introduced these ads, I believe, in 2020 or 2021. I don't remember it exactly. But they promote it. They are spending money on Google ads and some other type of ads. I don't have to pay for these, but here is the catch. If someone makes a purchase from Etsy, if they come from an ad that Etsy ran on Google or any other platforms, and they purchase something from my shop, they will take a certain percentage. I don't have any control over this. I cannot stop these ads, but it's okay, it's a sale for me, and Etsy is promoting my products on all these different platforms. Now let's hop over to the marketing tab, and I will show you how much I spent on Etsy ads and what kind of promotions and sales I had last year and what was the result of these sales and special promotions. Let's hop over to the marketing tab and let's go first to the sales and discount. As you can see, there is an updated version of this page. They released it a few days ago. You can run a sale, create a coupon code, and send autoresponder emails if someone leaves an item in their cart, or they try to convert people into repeat buyers by sending them a discount code after a few days of their purchase. So let's see. Let's set the date first, because we have to look at last year. And you can see that last year we had 1,300 orders with discounts. The average order value was €6.20, about $7.50. The revenue from the sales was almost 9,400 euros. As I'm an European seller, I see everything in euros and not in US dollars, but I will add here on the screen the US dollar amount as well. As you can see, I have a thank you code, a welcome back code, and a random code that I just came up with a few years ago and is still active. And here are my sales. Fall, November, September sales. I don't do these sales every month, but when I see that the numbers are not as good as I would like them, I put on, or I schedule, I would like to say, I schedule a sale for 3 or 4 days, preferably starting on Thursday until Sunday, and I hope that it will bring in more customers. And now let's hop over to the Etsy Ads tab. And let's set the date. As you can see, I'm spending $10 every day on Etsy ads to promote my items on the Etsy platform. Last year, I spent $2,200 on Etsy ads and I made almost $7,000. So this is more than 3x my money. So I'm really happy with this amount. I don't think I will spend any more money a day on Etsy ads. Maybe in the around the holidays, maybe Easter, Black Friday, and before Christmas. But I'm okay with $10 a day. That's enough, in my opinion, for digital products. Thank you for tuning in for today's video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to my channel and turn on notifications so you will not miss any future videos about digital products, budgeting, business budgeting, and some other random financial goals. I hope you enjoyed today's video and see you in my next one. Bye bye!